Hello viewers, welcome to DM Astrology. In the series of the year prediction, we are starting with the Aries, right? So for Aries sign, Aries moon sign, or whether you see Aries as a sun sign or Aries as a ascendant, what will be the prediction for the year 2023? That we are going to see. We have seen the general prediction of 2023. Now we are going to see one sign by sign. Now first of all, we will introduce which are the planets are important in the year that you have to notice. First of all, the Rahu is there in your own sign, Aries sign, till 30th of October 2023. In between, the Jupiter is transiting on 22nd April to your Aries sign. Somewhat a relief, but there is a combination of Jupiter and Rahu together, that also has to be seen. Till the 24th April, Jupiter will be in 12th house, your house of laws, where earlier also in the 2022 it was there. And major change is the Saturn, which is in your 10th house, is now moving to your 11th house. More strong sign of a Saturn. Another change is that Ketu, whose place in your 7th house, now moving to your 6th house by 30th of October. So this will be the planetary position for the year. Now we are going to see what will be the different aspect of your life during 2023. The first of most important aspect of our life is the health. Entire year, still for 10 more months your Jupiter enters. Prior to that, your Rahu will be there in the first house. So still the condition is not so good about your health. You need to take care of yourself. You may not be noticed, you may not be aware what are the symptoms, what are the things are happening, developing inside your body. So first house Rahu, you have to take care about your health, not to ignore anything. That is the main cause. And after the Rahu transit to your 12th house, Ketu will comes in your 6th house by balance 2 months, November and December 2023. So that time also, whatever you are being hidden, whatever you are not taken care, may come out in the body. So entire year health wise you have to take a precaution, and a lot of up and downs will be happen. Second aspect of our life is the wealth. That we are going to see how the wealth indicate in your chart. Wealth wise you are very lucky. You are not going to face any problem related to the wealth. Your wealth house is clear. Whatever the pending things are there, if your work is pending and related to work your finance is being hold, that will be cleared. So that will be somewhat a benefit you are going to have. So related to the wealth, there is no issue. Related to the education for the children, we have to see how the education prospect is there. Now as the Saturn is moving from 10th to 11th house, all your basic education will not be caused. Now it will be a result oriented. Immediately after the 17 days of the new beginning of a year, you will be having the good. So during your examination, maybe probably by April, May, you will be free and having positive impact on your education. Jupiter is again entering in the April only, so that will be somewhat benefit for you. Then we see about the higher education. There again, if you opt for the higher education, you have to take more hardship and put more efforts in your higher education. So education wise is there. Related to the disease, as I mentioned you, and you have to take care about the health. And when Ketu enters for the 2 months in November and December, you have to take a precaution, as there is no symptoms, but there will be some or the other way you may be face any health related issue. So that also you need to be taken care. Related to the marriage, because Ketu is still there for 10 months for your 7th house, so those who are already married, they also having some kind of a disturbance, confusion, and not able to understand each other. So that will be the problem for another 10 months. But after 4 months, when Jupiter enters in your ascendant, somewhat the relief you will find from your end, that you will not be involved and facing such a problem. So that will be somewhat better, it seems. If you are planning for the children, it's a good time, because Saturn entering in your 11th house will give you a good child yoke. and Jupiter in the Ascendant aspecting the 5th house. So entire year, if you are planning for the child, very good time. If you already have a children, you are planning something for your children, education, their development, this is also a year where you can do some better things about your children. So related to the children, it will be good. Related to the foreign traveling, if you are planning for the foreign traveling, foreign settlement, this is a good time, as your 9th house and 12th house is somewhat better. Till April, the Jupiter is in your 12th house. It's a good time for foreign settlement or otherwise for the foreign traveling. So foreign traveling wise, it is a good time for you. You may prepare for it. Related to the job and career, those who are into the job and want to change their job or need some development in their job, you should take before November. Before October, 30th October, till the Ketu doesn't enter in your 6th house. Once the Ketu enters in your 6th house, you will not able to do any changes, and thereafter, if at all you have changed for the last 2 months of the year, you will not feel the same feeling what you have initiated for searching of a job. So better prospect, as your 10th house Saturn is also moving. Whatever the efforts you have put, now it is a time to get the result. So at least you will be getting benefit in your job and career. Same way, those who are doing the business and profession, they also have now result oriented time. Being your Saturn is moving from your 10th house, so whatever the business, trading, commercial activity or profession you are practicing, you will be having good success. So business, profession and career wise, this is the best year for you. You don't have to worry about it. Related to the social and friends, now as a beginning of a year, Saturn is coming to your 11th house. Any old and previous relationship, your past friendship, social commitment will be fulfilled. So normally the Saturn put the efforts. So you have to put efforts for searching of your old friends, social, and you have to take some initiative about them, and you will be benefit from. So socially also it will be a good year for you. If you have wish to buy any house or office, any property, basically, so it is a good time. Or even if you wish to renovate the old house and make some changes in that, it is a good year. So entire year good for the investment. If you are planning for any old property, it is good time. Or even if you go for the buying your new property, you have to see your own chart and own yoga, because this is a general for the all sign. Those having the litigation should complete their litigation as before the April, as before the November. The Ketu comes in your 6th house and Rahu comes in your 12th house. Before that you have to settle, or you want to succeed, you have to take initiate step before that, so that you will be getting your desired result in litigation or any kind of a dispute you had with some rivalry, some competitor or your enemies. So you need to settle amicably before that. Related to the spirituality, those who are in the spiritual field or those who wish to enter in the spiritual field, now once the Jupiter moves from the 12th house, it will be somewhat difficult for you to getting the right channel. So before that, if you wish to start anything, initiating yoga, dhyana, meditation, this is a still time you can initiate, and then you can enjoy for the year. Those into the religious effect, religious function, pilgrims visit, this is also a good time for you to visit certain place, holy place or temple, or any religious function you wish to perform. You can perform throughout the year. There is no restriction for that. Those who seek the name, fame and recognition, now your wish will be fulfilled, as the 10th house Saturn is moving. So whatever the things you have done, whatever the act, work you have performed, now it will become in the surface. People will recognize and you will get a good name, fame and recognition. During the year, only 4 months will be not so good for the expenditure. Maybe you have a social commitment, family related expenses will be there. But once the Rahu enter in the October, 30th of October or for balance of November and December 2023, it will start something sudden expenses which you have not been planned. This is a year of investment. For first 4 months, it is a time till the Jupiter is there. You should do and start any investment, regular investment, because in Rahu period, when Rahu will transit after 6 months, it will be somewhat difficult for you to spare some investment. So prior to that, you should start initiate doing some investment, so that throughout the year you practice a good healthy investment and for the long term prospect. Speculation wise, this is a not so good year. You should have a calculative return, not speculative or sudden gain, it is indicating in your chart. So overall this year is Jupiter Rahu will be there for 6 months, 20th of April to 30th of October. This 6 months your Jupiter and Rahu will be there in the ascendant, which is not considered good. We call the Guru Rahu Chandalyo. So prior to that, just make your own wish to fulfill during the year. So overall, as I mentioned you, 2023 is a year of hope. You still have a hope for yourself. Whatever you are planning for yourself, you should focus about it and get the result. So this is all general about your yearly prediction. This is based on your moon sign, sun sign or ascendant sign. You should look for your own chart also. It may somewhat varies with your planetary position, transit and your dasha. So this is general guideline. Hope you like this video. Do like, share and subscribe my channel DM Astrology, and share this video also amongst your friends and social, so that they also get benefit. For such kind of information and more consultation related things, you can contact me in the WhatsApp number given here. You can also follow me in my Facebook page or Instagram page, DM Astrology or Dharmesh Mehta. Hope you like this video. All the best for the year 2023, all the Aries people. Thank you. Namaste.